All right, I got all the electrical work mostly done. Again, here we're going to have a cabinet that comes up to here. Have a backsplash up somewhere in here. If we do that stone, it's 6 inches high, so we can do 2 rows. It's about 10 inches, so to go about 2 inches above this, I'd have to figure out how to cut it and do all that. And that stone sticks out quite a bit. Plus, you need a plywood backing for the stone. So I built this out far enough to do that. All works, all good. Got the conduit here ready to go. Next thing really is to figure out how to frame the wall. So I already marked where the next joist is up here. So it's actually, there's one joist there. It's over about 10 inches from the floor. From the cinder block wall, it's about 14.5. So it comes about ½ inch into where the floor is, would be the center of the 2x4. So probably 2 inches of this flooring I'd have to cut out, which works perfect. That means we can reuse this floor. I mean, we have to pull all this floor up anyway and redo it because it's unpopped in some areas. But what this means is I maybe just have to cut out a little bit here for 2x4, a little bit here for a 2x4, and a little bit on the other side. And then we should be good. Frame up the wall. Stone's not going to come for another 12 days, so I've got some time to figure this out, figure how I want to sheet it. And what we're doing is we got these boxes. We got these kits that have electric and this little door. So we'll put one down here, and then we'll put one up here for the TV. Now, why one down here? Initially, we're going to put an entertainment center here with a fireplace and an electronic fireplace. So all our audio video components will sit here. So I want the wires to be able to go in here, up the back into the TV. Additionally, I'm going to put an access port in the wall over here. So when all the components finally sit over here, I can run wires all the way down through here and have that right into the cabinet that will be built into this corner. So that will be good. So it's got the electric in there and everything else. I'm also planning on running PVC from this window up here straight down to the window down here, as well as another one that runs over to here. So I got a Y, 2-inch PVC Y, and I'll split it out. Now the purpose of that is just to make it easier to run the wires. You could easily just dangle them down behind this wall, fish them over, and be good. But I want to make it a little bit easier because I don't know how many HDMI cables and all that other stuff. I still need to finish closing in the fireplace, top and bottom, probably before I build that wall, otherwise it'd be a pain. I was thinking about somehow maybe building an access door or something to get in here, but with only really 10 inches or 14 inches, it's really not going to be enough to have anything there. There's a lot of, I got to fill in these gaps too because there's a lot of cold air that comes through here. So once I figure out where this 2x4 is going to go along this wall, I'll close those up as well as on the bottom. Close that up, make sure nothing gets through there. The ash port out the back, I've already boarded up, so we're good there. It's really just closing this flue so all the cold air coming down and from the top. You know, a lot of this is cracked and broken. Here's the steel beam that's holding this stuff all up. And really the only thing holding this is a little bit of a fire brick there and a little bit of a fire brick here. That's really the only thing that's holding this piece of metal and this cinder block wall up. I really don't feel like messing with that. When I was in the attic, I did discover, so they have one fiberglass bat over there. They took all the other fiberglass bat out and it's all just blown in. So anything we cut in here or do anything with, all that fiberglass blown in insulation is going to come down. So we need to keep that in mind. The other thing we want to do in this room, we've got one light switch, controls both that and that. They turn on at the same time. Oh man, I don't know if you can see that line. These drive me nuts. I gotta figure out how to get rid of those. I want to separate out so that there's 2 switches. So we could have the fan on and this light off. Otherwise, watching TV will be a pain in here because this light will always be on. I did think about doing some sconces or something on this wall or some other lighting in here, and I'm not going to do it because we can always get accent around the TV, and we can always put lights in the cabinets. So we'll look and see what we're going to do with that. But that's it for now.